Good morning, my lovely things. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great day and are doing phenomenal. For those of you who are new to the cavern, welcome. I'm your host, Kasara, bringing you the weird, strange, and sometimes terrifying. Become a thing today by clicking that subscribe button. It's a big help to the channel and myself. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I've been watching the Alien movies since I was a kid. I recently started reading the books again. I did notice, though, that the books I'm reading are talking about characters I've never heard of from the movies. I am reading the Alien Omnibus, so that could be why they're different. But I read the first one, but I don't really remember it, so I'm reading it again before I continue. Because it's book 1 through 3 all in one. And then I was going to move on to the next ones. The reason why I actually liked Alien was the creatures were always really creepy. I mean, you have the face huggers that just terrify the hell out of me. I don't like them at all. They run really fast. They got that long tail that just wraps around your neck. No, thank you. I'm good. You also have the chest burster, which is the xenomorph. It grows into it, anyways, which is also terrifying. And the other great thing about the Alien movies were the characters. I fell in love with them. Ellen Ripley, and later you had Vasquez and their team. I loved them. I thought they were incredible characters. You had the story, which a lot of it was survival, and then you had the conspiracy mixed in there, and of course the special effects. I love the makeup and the outfit for the xenomorphs and the nasty, disgusting looking face huggers. They did a great job bringing that creepy factor in. My favorite Alien movie is the second one with Newt, mostly because it's when the Alien Queen is first introduced. She is my all-time favorite. I fell in love with her instantly when I saw her. She's ominous and massive, and it's partially why I chose the AVP scene for my background for this video, just because you see her in all her glory. For all her badass glory. I wasn't a huge fan of 3 or 4 for the Alien movies. However, seeing the xenomorphs in the water for the third movie was terrifying because they were incredibly fast and maneuverable. I mean, one of them dodges the missile. It was just so unnerving because if they can dodge things, yeah, they're just gonna get you. And one of them actually did get grabbed and eaten, which was really just creepy as hell. I still watch 3 and 4 because there are aspects I like in both. The prequels, I actually have a love-hate relationship with, and it's mostly because of AVP. The information we get in AVP about the Predators and Xenomorphs was thrown out in the prequels. They instead have the Prometheans that created the Xenomorphs and humans, which I didn't quite understand. Whereas in AVP, we learned that the Predators created the Xenomorphs to have the ultimate prey to hunt every 100 years, and Xenomorphs were put on various planets throughout the galaxy for the Predators. And they were seen as gods by humans. They left all of that out. They just threw everything out. It was like we never knew about the Xenomorphs or anything before, which I thought was kind of weird. I'll admit the prequels have an interesting concept, and seeing the Xenomorphs alter as they infect the humans was interesting. Like, the first facehugger was this octopus-looking creature. The Xenomorphs looked really weird. They were much smaller, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen the movies. I apologize. However, I would have liked them to have kept with the information from the comics since they did come before the AVP movie. I'm curious to know what happens next, though, in the prequels, and I'm a little upset that they haven't continued with it. I know some people liked the prequels while others didn't, and that's probably why they didn't keep going with them. I heard that they were going to, but I haven't heard anything since the pandemic and everything. I will admit, the prequels did have some problems in terms of the plot. That was my biggest issue. However, it was still a different take on the Alien franchise, and it did bring something a little new to the franchise. So, what is your favorite in the Alien franchise? What drew you in? For me, it was the cast, the characters that kept me intrigued, and up until you first saw the facehugger. That's, I think, what really kept me interested was the tension of what was going to happen next with the crew of the spaceship. I forget what it was called. I'm sorry. I think it's the Nostromo. I think that's the name of it, and I'm so sorry. I am a fan and I just can't even remember it. But I honestly wanted to know if Ripley was going to be the one that survived. You weren't really sure, especially when her whole crew does end up dying and she is the sole survivor. I didn't know if she was going to actually be able to kill the creature. I thought at some point that she did, only to find that it found its way into I forget what room it was. That actually freaked me out, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to be there in the room with her. I think it was the room that she was changing to get ready to go into the cryostasis pod, but I could be wrong. Do you wish they'd make another Alien movie? Not necessarily a prequel, but maybe a continuation of where Ripley's story ended. I kind of hope they turn Alien Isolation to a movie, to be honest. I think it would be an awesome, really great to see, especially since you play as Ripley's daughter searching for answers on what happened to her mother. There's other plot lines they could do as well, I'm sure, and not just that. What do you wish they would do with the Alien story? I actually was curious with the fourth movie where Ellen was cloned. I thought that was kind of interesting. And they were combining her with alien DNA, or she was already contaminated because I think she was pregnant with the alien in 4. Am I right? I don't remember. Let me know in the comments what you think of everything. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Later tonight, I'll be discussing my top favorite Alien movies, and Tuesday, I'll be sharing information behind the film Predator and the entire franchise, along with the AVP films in depth, more so than what I talked about here. If you can't wait for those, click the bell icon to never miss a video. Don't want to wait for more? Check out my other videos on the screen. Thank you so much again. Take care and have an awesome weekend. Bye, everyone.